Hello all, in this video we're gonna understand what is ordinal identifier. Ordinal identifier is implemented and you can enable it in such circumstances in which mostly all the elements are having identical properties. For example, if you can see this text boxes over here, look at this text box 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we record this UFT name property, x-axis, y-axis, all the properties are identical. But let's say I want to type something here in this particular text box. I want to capture something or type something from this particular text box. Now properties are same, values are same. How UFT will be identifying it? For that we have ordinal identifier. Ordinal identifier works on three factors. One, index, second, location, and third, creation time. Index, that means what is the order or occurrence of that particular object. For example, let's say text box number 1, index value is 0, 4, 1, 2, 3. So if you look at this slide, 1, 0, 4, 2, 2, 3, 5 is at third position. Third in the sense because the index is starting from 0. So that's why it is 3. This is 4, this is 5. So this is the index value for that particular object. So this is how ordinal identifier works. If properties and values for objects is same, identical, and we want UFT to identify that particular element, we can provide three options over there. One, index value. Second, location. Location also works same. Location 0 means first occurrence of that element. Location 1 means second occurrence of that element, and accordingly we can give location of it. Third is creation time. In this, UFT allocates value to each and every object, and this value indicates the order in which the browser was opened relative to the other open browser. So the first browser that opens while recording receives the current value, creation time as 0, and succeeding browsers are given value 1, 2, 3 and so on. So this is with respect to the web browser. If it is not web browser, then only two particular properties will be activated. One is index and second is location. So guys, this is what ordinal identifier is. Now let's see how we work on it. So in order to implement ordinal identifier, we'll go to tools, object identification, choose the environment, let's say web, and here you have ordinal identifier. We can choose options, index, location, creation time. Because browser is selected, that's why you can see creation time also. Let's say I select any other web object. Let's say I'm selecting button here. So now if you choose ordinal identifier, you can see only two options, index and location. Both identifies the position of that particular object. So you can choose any of them, and accordingly UFT will find out the location of identical object. Let's say one particular object is repeating 2 times and I want to click on second occurrence of it, then I'll say index is equal to 1 because 1 means second occurrence. So guys, this is how ordinal identifier works. That's all for this video. Thanks for now.